And welcome back, guys, to another episode of Build It All, where today we're back. We are on the Dark Trilogy server, and I figured today I'd give you a little tour of our base. So far, I mean, it's not much, or at least what I'm going to show you first. But we've got a tiny little like tree farm, and then we've got like an ender pearl farm, and we've got a candleberry farm. All of that feeds into there. Not too big of a deal. We've got a mining world portal. Simple little base here. We've got our storage, our auxiliary reading, miscellaneous. This was our machine shop. I'm not sure what... Well, Scythe moved everything here not too long ago. Our quarry reception area. And our ME system. Which... Nothing major. Nothing major. Just, yeah, this one was Scythe's. He made a 16K and a couple 1Ks. And I just cracked down and I made 10 64Ks. So, yeah. Yeah, I was busy. And this was this... And then we had my tiny little base that was over there for a while. But then I started building the new base. Because if you remember, Scythe's house was a lot better than mine for a good while. And I have remedied that situation. So... the inspiration for the build we're gonna look at today, which is not yet finished, but still looks amazing, was this right here. Is the Bloodwood from the Bloodwood 3 offered by the Natura mod. I saw this whenever I chopped one down, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Like, that design... oh, it's amazing. So, off of this design, I decided I had to make a building. But, this had to be in it, and it could not be used in very large amounts. Or the building would just look garish and hideous. So, this is our accent piece. And after playing around in a creative world... and messing around with designs and then completely redoing a design, let's take a look at SitheBlade Incorporated. Shabam. Look at that. Look at that beautifulness. Yes. Why are those not lit up? Those should be lit up. Oh, well. But yes. Oh, it's so beautiful. Most of the build is done. Oh, well, we're not done touring yet. We're not done touring. Then we go inside. We've got this nice, like, roof. But the main focal point's gonna be this, like, glow. Well, it will be glowing. Massive ME controller. Super fantastic and amazing. I'm just like, yes. But yeah, just like, you walk in, as soon as I can find the door, you just walk in and you're just like, boom, massive glowing thing in the middle of the room. Super awesome. But we have a pattern like this, just kind of played with it and developed that, and I quite like it. It's very nice, it's chic. I was kind of going for like a laboratory feel, which is actually like, these are called laboratory blocks. So I played with them and I designed the downstairs. Well, check that. I designed the upstairs and I wasn't really sure about it. And then I went down there and I designed the downstairs, and then I'm like, that needs to be reflected upstairs. So then I built this, and it's just like amazeballs. Absolutely amazing. And so it turned out a little bit more fortressy than I wanted. I wanted more laboratory-esque, but I don't know, maybe like, I don't want to say Resident Evil-esque, but a big imposing laboratory would be cool. And what's going to be happening out here is that's going to disappear. There's going to be a tunnel going out that way leading to a tower for a magical mod. The same thing's going to happen over there, and then the same thing's going to happen back there. And they might even be connected and have more towers and more of these or whatever. I don't really know. This is an entirely modular design that can be expanded and expounded and just become amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, let's go and take a look at the downstairs. Oh, yes. This is what I actually designed first. Like, in the world. Oh, die, stupid, furious zombie. Anyway, this is what I designed first. I came up with the wall design, just kind of tweaking and playing with the different laboratory blocks. And this is what really inspired, like, upstairs. Another one. This is what I get for living near an eerie biome. Or living near an eerie node up there. And so we're going to have like all our ME storage in here. And granted, this isn't finished. But it's it's coming. Because this build, unlike other build-at-all builds, this is entirely survival. Heavily modded survival, but still survival. So everything needs to be mined, gathered, and whatnot. Processed. In here, we're going to have our machine room. And we've got our simple alloy smelter sag mill setup, which I haven't entirely figured out what these levers do. Scythe set it up, and I'm just confused. So we've got our painting machines, we've got our dimensional transceivers, and because I decided to use those instead of tesseracts. Is that curving? That line right there. Anyway, I digress. This is our rooftop access. Absolutely amazing views of like the forest and a stricken landscape. That elevator is in a great location, but in a bad location. This is our power gen room, which this is a stack and a half of magmatic dynamos. Yes. I had fun making these. This is about 16 stacks of Invar. And that's about it. Well, and they're all upgraded to the point where they can make 320 RF per tick. And so, total, they can make about 30,000 if they're all pumping. So, yeah. We have nether lava coming in. And you might be asking yourself, what are they doing with all of that power? Going into our massive capacitor, which it's capable of storing 4 billion RF at the moment, and eventually, it's only this big right now. Eventually, I don't know how big we're actually gonna make this room, but it's gonna fill up this entire room, and so it's just going to be a massive capacitor. You're not even gonna be able to enter the room. And that's the whole point of it, like going floor to ceiling right here, is just to take up the entire room. And so, just like, yes. Yes. And then we will have stuff. Damn it, elevator. We will have stuff going out this way. And I've got some of the grid laid out this way. But that is pretty much the build. I wanted to go for more of like a laboratory feel, like I said. Which is kind of what you get down here. But this is the main like important areas. Downstairs would be our more like, I'm thinking either deep storage or, well, let's take care of this guy. Just die. Either our deep storage or our like things we'd like want to hide, I guess. Like, our Enderman farm. Ender pearls were kind of our, well, you can't say that, but fans. But yes, our Enderman farm. or any other mob farms that we may make. Deep storage for machines and whatnot. I don't know. We'll figure it all out. But there's also this area in here, which should give Scythe plenty of room to run all of his ME cables and whatnot. Because having... Let me move, please. Having the ME controller right in the middle of everything kind of makes it hard to access. But I think we can just use P2P cables to get all the other colors of cable, because we'll be able to have 4 just running straight down. But that's not going to be enough. So, but yep, that is this build. That is SitheBlade Incorporated. The fantastic and amazing Fortress Laboratory. You know what, actually, I think I'm going to hop over into my creative world, where I was testing ideas for this. And I'm going to show you what I initially, thought I'd use. So, let's go. Okay, guys, so here we are. Here in my creative world, I only designed half of it. And I'm still working on a gate design. And there's the tower design that'll be out to the side. And part of the inspiration for it was one of my old building styles, which kind of looked like this, and glass would run further that way. And I mean, it wasn't a great building style, but it was mine. And so I was really proud of it. And then this. This was the original idea for the above ground portion. And I mean, well, it's nice and stuff, I guess. I was kind of iffy on it anyway. But while it's nice, it's not that nice. It loses so much when you can't see the other half. It's not that nice. Yeah, that's much better. Much more impressive of thought. Yeah, but it's not that nice. But so instead of walking into something super grand and opulent like that, I mean, it's still grand, but it's just kind of open. And that's all it is. It's just open. And so still, the main idea was to have the ME controller up in the middle. But yeah, it just didn't. I love these gates. This is about the only part of this thing that I truly love. And they can be as open as we want, because Thumbcraft. But yes, that's this. I initially thought maybe I'd do completely curving walls outside, but then just instead of just straight flat. But then I didn't like it, and I didn't want to put the work into doing that. So I just made a smaller one right here and let it go. And then I just I freehanded this. And it looks good. It's a good little curve, but it just didn't float my boat. This was what the tunnels were gonna look like, and I wasn't okay with this really from the beginning. But sometimes you just gotta make the designs that you don't like to figure out what you don't like, and then use that to inspire you to make the stuff you do like that. And so, yeah, I mean, that's... Oh, yeah. There is the, bloodwood planks that I could have used, but, I mean, it's a very different color, and it's just not as, oh my gosh, beautiful as that. So, yes. Anyway, that is all. Boo, googly eyes. I forgot I had those on. Let me find an empty hand, maybe. Maybe. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And so, I can't take myself seriously with those eyes. That is all I have for you today, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. I do hope you found this inspirational. And if you did, hit the like. I can't. Oh, anyway, if you found it inspirational, hit that like. If you want to see more stuff like this, hit the sub. I'd love for y'all to sub to me. That'd be absolutely fantastic, and it would by far make my day. And shoot, if you want to head down into the comments section, let me know what you think. That would be absolutely fantastic too. So, without further ado, and googly eyes once more, I will catch you all next time. Bye!